Hello, everyone. Welcome to NIScPR-SVASTik Podcast. Swastik stands for Scientifically Validated Societal Traditional Knowledge of India, an initiative by CSIR NISPR to communicate and disseminate simplified creative contents on traditional knowledge through various digital platforms.
Hello and welcome to NIScPR-SVASTik Podcast. We are your host, Momita and Ria. And in today's episode, we have an exciting topic to explore, Kunapajala, India's precious gift to the farming community. We will be discussing Kunapajala, the world's first Vrikshayurveda-based fermented liquid bio-manure. This precious gift from India to the farming community has the potential to revolutionize sustainable farming practices. So, let's delve in.
To help us navigate through the significance of Kunapajala, we have Professor Sunita T Pandey, Professor at Department of Agronomy, Govind Vallabh Pant University of Agriculture and Technology, and an expert in this domain. Welcome, Professor Pandey.
My pleasure.
Before we delve into the details, let's understand the meaning behind the term Kunapajala. Ma'am, can you please let us know the meaning behind the term?
Yeah, because it is the word ku. Ku means off smelling. So it smells very bad. So we say it kunapajala. It is liquid, so we add jala. And it is very, very useful for plant growth and development and for soil, for immunity, for vigor of the plant, and so many things we will be discussing in this podcast. Yeah.
That sounds great. So it's going to be a really interesting podcast.
Yes. Professor Pandey, could you please explain the key benefits of Kunapajala and how it contributes to sustainable farming?
Yeah, well, Kunapajala, it's, as I said, it's an anaerobically fermented liquid organic manure. And it not only enriches the soil health by providing the essential nutrients, but also enhances the immunity, vigor, and overall quality of the plant system. It also give boost to the microbes to get multiplied in the soil, which helps in increasing the macro and micronutrients uptake by the crops. And it also has very wonderful role in the plant protection as it controls several kinds of fungal as well as the bacterial diseases of the plants. So it has very good or excellent role for sustainable agriculture because soil health is the foremost. So it enriches the soil health, then controls the diseases, and also give boost to the uptake of the nutrients. It's just like Maggie to the plant, in fact, in short. Yeah.
Professor, could you also share some light on the history of Kunapajala and its significance in Indian agriculture?
Yeah, absolutely. This Kunapajala has means glorious heritage. It was originally developed by Vaidya Surupal during 1000 AD and very well documented in the Vrikshayurveda. Then it remained popular with little bit modifications up to 1725 AD. And it follows like its variant are very well described by Chabundraya in Lokopakara during 1025 AD, then followed by Sarangadhara. Again, he modified a bit, and then it is documented in Upvan Vinoda during 1283 AD. Then again, followed by Chakrapani Mishra, who wrote Vishnu Vallabha and mentioned about this Kunapajala during 1577 AD. And the last description of Kunapajala, it is well documented in the text Shiv Tattva Ratnakar by King Basav Raja. In recent time, during 2004, Valmiki Ayangara, and mathematician, he worked on Kunapajala and but with definitely with little bit modification. Then during 2012, Dr. Nane and Chaudhary they further refined it as herbal Kunapajala. And recently at GBPUIT Pantnagar, I, with the team of scientists working on herbal Kunapajala, and validated its various aspects on various crops and further developing its variants. Yeah. So this is, from 1000 AD to till date. Yeah.
Okay, so it has a long history, and you have been a proud contributor to this history as well, ma'am.
Yeah.
So it's incredible to see the ancient wisdom being carried forward and adapted to modern agricultural practices. Can you also walk us through the process of preparing Kunapchala?
Yeah, because you see, we can develop a number of Kunapajala. We can develop, and the composition may vary depending on the agroclimatic zone. It can vary from one agroclimatic zone to other agroclimatic zone because we use local vegetation. So that vegetation vary from one place to another. But the basic ingredients are more or less the same, which includes cow dung. If we are preparing, suppose 200 liters of Kunapajala, which is sufficient for 1 acre of land. So unit is 1 acre. I am telling the components: the cow dung 10 kg to 12 kg, cow urine 10 to 12 liters, germinated black gram 2 to 2.5 kg, oil cake, maybe any oil cake, but mustard oil cake is best one, that is 2 to 2.5 kg. Then local vegetation 20 kgs, chopped local vegetation 20 kg. Then the paddy husk water 2 to 3 kg, jaggery 2.5 kg to 3 kg, ghee maybe 100 to 250 grams, milk 250 ml, and curd. And then we make up the volume up to 200 liters by putting all those things in a drum and make up volume 200 liters. And then we stir it twice a day, morning and evening. But the major important point is we need to have tight-lidded drum because it is anaerobic fermentation. So it needs to be very tightly closed. Otherwise, all the things will get fermented and this liquid will come out. We keep it for fermentation process for 12 to 15 days. It depends whether we are making during summer or winter. During summer, it takes 12 days, but in winters, the fermentation process is little bit slow. So it may take 15 or maybe 20 or maybe 25 days, depending on the temperature. When the bubbles are not forming, that is the point it is ready to filter and use. So as soon as the bubbles stops, then we filter it and then we can use it and in several ways, maybe seed treatment, maybe soil treatment, then drenching with irrigation water and foliar spray, etc., etc. So there are several ways of using this herbal Kunapajala.
That sounds like a well crafted and intricate process. Now let's discuss the impact of Kunapchala on crop growth and soil health.
Yeah, definitely, because it enhances the soil health, you see, and thus it enhances the uptake of nutrients, micro as well as the macronutrients, and it also provides the growth regulators like auxins, plant growth hormones, which lead to the enhanced and this morphological parameters such as height, this leaf area, number of branches, number of tillers. The use of Kunapajala enhances the yield attributing parameters. And apart from this, the soil health also get enriched, as I repeatedly saying that it enhances the soil health in terms of more organic carbon. And when the organic carbon is more, this will lead to fostering the growth of beneficial microorganism. And then this is all play of, you see, the microorganisms. And microorganism, this helps the increasing various kinds of you see macro and micronutrients availability and availability of so many things to the plants by enhancing the uptake of nutrients. So this is, and that is why it is Maggie to the plants and it increases the growth and yield of the crop. Maggie, I'm saying, because it instantly releases, it instantly starts doing work, being the liquid because it is a liquid, it just enter into the soil solution and plant uptake it, roots uptake it instantly. Yeah.
We can say it's a fast food for plant.
Yeah, it's a fast food for plant, exactly.
Ma'am, do you have any other points to tell the audience?
Yeah, I definitely want to tell the audience that right now the major concern is the cost of cultivation is increasing. It is increasing like anything because the increased rate of all the input. Our agriculture is industry based, and the prices of all the inputs they are increasing. So this is the way the farmer can make this herbal kunapajala on its own. There is least cost involved, which for soil enrichment, for seed enrichment, for your seed, plant protection, disease control, control. So all kinds of these agricultural practices, which is being done through the Kunapjal, using Kunapjal, they are almost means farmer is almost free of market, so the cost is reduced several times, and this is the only way we can we can enhance the net profit of the farmer. So Kunapajal definitely it pays a lot to the farmer. So this is the most important point, and it is you see it enhances the organic carbon of the soil, which is also again very important because the carbon content of the soil is reducing day by day, which is the cause of concern. So these 2 points are very important, though there is, I mean, lot to say, but important points are these two.
So I think I can also make kunabjala if I follow the steps.
Oh yes, why not? You can, and you can do because it is. You see, you can apply in your this home gardening, kitchen gardening. For kitchen garden, it is wonderful. In vegetables, in fruit crop, in flower crop, it gives instant result. Instant result. Suppose you grow coriander in your house, you grow this podina in your house, so you can use this, and you can see the results by your own eyes.
That sounds really great. So thank you, Professor Sunita Pandey, for sharing your
Yeah, okay, my
expertise.
pleasure.
We hope this
Yeah.
episode inspires our listeners to explore sustainable farming, and you can do it too and harness the power of ancient wisdom.
Thank you, Mamita.
Well, that's all for today's episode on Kunapchala, India's precious gift to the farming community of the NIScPR-SVASTik Podcast. Join us next time as we continue to explore scientifically validated traditional knowledge of India. Till then, stay tuned, stay informed, and stay sustainable.
We hope you enjoyed the session. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to follow us on social media at NIScPR-SVASTIK, that is at NISPR_SVASTIK, and subscribe to our podcast to stay updated on future episodes. See you next time.